What's going on, YouTube family? Welcome to the channel. Today, I just want to touch on a topic, what to expect from these Chinese bike. Now, this is a Fly e-bike RZ. Now, every state is different. I'm not sure if there's stores or anything in other states, because I know a lot of people will have to order these bikes online. But here in New York City, within the 5 boroughs, they got so many stores that sell Fly e-bikes, whether it's going to be the sport class like this, or a moped, or a scooter, or just a bike in general. Here in New York, there's stores all over the place. Sometimes they be right down a block from each other. Now, the reason why I'm saying this, these are the stuff that you should do before thinking about getting one. So now, the first thing I want to talk about is buying one of these. Now, there's 2 ways you could go about getting one, or 3 ways. You could get them on Facebook Marketplace, you could get them from the stores, or you could order them online. Now, I was on a video recently and somebody was asking the creator, the content creator, should I buy from a store or should I buy from the website? Now, the problem is, when you buy from the website, you're gonna pay way more money, guaranteed. The crazy story is, I actually met a guy, I believe 2 days ago, and he has a 2023 RZ, and he has an acid battery. So his battery life of the bike is only 3 hours. Once again, it depends on how you ride, how the weather condition is, but let's say 3 hours. My bike could go probably 10 hours. I'm not going to say it is. I'm going to tell you why I think it's going to go 10 hours. Even when I bought this bike at the store, they said 10 hours, but I'm going to break it down. I didn't really test this bike out to its limits. The most I've ridden this bike for was 3.5 hours, and I think in 3.5 hours, I basically got 26 miles on a clock from doing 3.5 hours. Now, I was cruising most of the way, or sometimes like when I'm talking and stuff like that, I leave the bike running, wherever the case might be. I have 6 battery bars. Let's see if I can see this, because I know sometimes in the light it doesn't really show up good. But as you can see, I got 6 battery bars. After I finished doing them 26 miles, my battery bars were still full. So if you think about it, if I did that for 3 to 3.5 hours, imagine if I want to go probably 10 hours, I probably could make 10 hours off a single charge just driving the streets. Once you hit the highway, your battery is going to decrease because you're doing more, more speed. But anyway, I looked up online, right, because I wanted to see the spec of this bike. So I actually went to Fly e-bike website. Now, on the website, if you want to get the same exact bike that I have, which is this is actually an 84 volt lithium battery. It's not a 72, but if you get a 72 volt lithium battery and a 3,000 watt hub, that alone is going to cost you, I believe it was $3,400. $3,400, and we're not talking about the shipping. So you looking at $3,400 and maybe $200 to $400 in shipping. So you paying nearly $4,000 if you do decide to get this off the website. Now, yes, you could go the cheaper route, get the smaller battery, but let me tell you something. The 72 volt lithium battery, it goes for around $1,000. I mean, if you get it, if you find the right spot, you can get it for $1,000. Some places might charge a little more, but typically it's gonna cost $1,000. Now, this bike, I got this bike for $2,600. So the guy that I met, he was telling me that he had a better deal because he had got his for $1,800 or $1,900. But then I said, then again, I have an 84 volt lithium battery, and he had the acid battery. And this is why you should not get one of these bikes with the acid battery. 3 hours is not much to ride on. Now, me personally, even though a lot of times I do ride for 3 hours, I got room to go further. I got room to do more. So let's say if you do got a 3 hour battery, you can't really enjoy the bike. And I feel bad for him because he said he had the bike for about 3 months and he can't really enjoy it because the battery just dies so quickly, and then there's no type of power that's going into the bike. So I even let him ride my bike, and he felt a difference. But as I'm saying, don't get the acid battery, because 3 hours is not good enough. The power is not there. You can always upgrade to everything. So let's say if you do decide to get one with an acid battery, and you do want to get a new battery. Let's say you're going to put $1,000 into the battery. Yeah, you could do that. Or you could just get one that has a battery in it, and it will be probably cheaper. Now, I've seen a lot of places that selling these bikes with a 72-volt lithium battery for a good steal. Like right now in Queens, I see another one that they selling for $1,900 with a 74-volt lithium battery. That's pretty amazing. I'm not sure how that's possible if they selling it for that cheap. And I'm not sure if y'all hear it. I do have my bike running at the moment. You can hear my Bluetooth exhaust. It's running because I really don't turn it off, because I see no point in turning it off, because it's not like I'm going miles and miles away. I'm just going to be chilling, just riding the bike. So those are the things you need to look for. Make sure y'all try to get this at least the 72-volt lithium battery, at least that. Everything else you could do later on. You could take the speed limiter off. You could get a 5, 8, 10, 12 watt hub, bigger controller if you want to. You could do a lot of stuff to the bike. But what I'm trying to say is at least start off with a bigger battery so you could enjoy the bike. Enjoy it. In fact, I'm about to, probably in a month, I'm going to put another 84-volt battery in here to have 2 of them. And the thing with the acid lead that he told me, like I had no knowledge of it, he told me that it takes like 12 hours to charge that battery. Think about it. You have 3-hour ride usage out of it. That's going to charge between, let's say, 8 to 12 hours for 3 hours. Now with this bike, I got a fast charger with it. I never put it to the test of like charging the whole battery, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to last long. Even let's say it takes 6 hours, 8 hours to last. Once you finish overnight, put in a charger, you be good. My bike will probably never see the halfway mark, because as I said, I don't really ride the bike for like 6-7 hours at a time. So the most I would probably do is 3 to 4 hours. So if I do 3 to 4 hours, let's say if it take 1 bar down, I'm pretty sure within 2 hours the charging will be like, the battery will be fully charged. So that's the things that I think y'all should do. Now also, I know a lot of people have these bikes, and it would be cool to get some type of speaker or something to make noise. That's the reason why I have this, so people could hear me coming. Like it's pretty loud on its own. Now I'm pretty sure if you get a speaker or something like that, it could get louder. But as you can see, it's the daytime, it's a little cloudy. I'm sorry, but it may not pick up as much because it is on camera. But just listen to it. In person, it's much louder. So that's why I got it. As I said, I got it for the looks of it, but it's pretty loud where people can hear you at least. Then, being quiet. Now, this Friday, I'm going to go take the limiter off of this car. I said car. The bike. I'm going to take the limiter off. So if I take the limiter off, maybe I could reach my 70 miles per hour that they told me I could reach. Then after I do that, the next thing would be the battery. After the battery, I'll get probably a 12,000 watt hub and a bigger controller. And I think that'll be it. If I could get this bike to go 80, 90 miles per hour, I'll be happy with it, even though I would never use that type of speed, but it would be there if I need it. So those are the things that you could look for when dealing with this bike. Look, I got scratches all over the bike. I don't even know where these scratches even came from. It's everywhere, but it's okay, because guess what? It's just a bike. It's going to get damaged at some point, and I'm thinking about actually painting it black anyway. I might do like a blue color. But you know, the bike is running pretty good. I will change out these tires. I'm going to change out the tires. Other than that, I think that's about it. I will do a delete. I don't know what this is called. I will delete this and get a bracket and put new ones up there just so these exhausts could fit a little better. Because as I said before in the previous video, as you can see, is a little off. And the only reason why it's off because when he was putting it on, didn't realize this was broken. So right now, this is sitting on top of the speaker. And if you look at this one is not on a speaker. See? And then you look at this one, it's on a speaker. So I guess when he did this one first, he didn't realize, and then when he did this one, it actually made it a little off. So that's about it, y'all. I just wanted to let y'all know when y'all do get these, try to get them from the store because it will be much cheaper than getting them off the website. And also they do finance these bikes. You could do like $50 down, $100 a week. They do finance these bikes, so you don't need the whole cash like if you was to go online to buy these bikes. So other than that, y'all, I just wanted y'all to get that little update from me. I'm looking for a GoPro right now so I can start recording my bike rides. Just to let y'all know, I'm not afraid of the bike no more. I could speed and all of that. I still have not tested it on the highway yet. I'm not ready for it, but on the streets, yes, I could go fast without a problem. But other than that, I can't wait till I get this GoPro and start recording my rides. Because I do ride this thing a little bit. I do. You know, imagine if I get like a 3-hour ride video. I'm going to edit it, of course. Right now, I'm looking for other e-bike riders. I got 2 guys right now that has bikes. That I met the guy 2 days ago, the guy that lived across from me. So that's about it, y'all. I'm gonna try to do more videos on this bike. So I'm gonna try to upload more, but I just need that GoPro first. I don't want to buy a brand new GoPro. I'm gonna go buy a used one. I don't need a new one. As long as it works, I'm saving money. Gonna buy a used one. And right now I'm on Facebook Marketplace looking for one. But we'll see how that goes. But that's about it, y'all. Listen, subscribe, comment if you want to know any questions. Peace, one love.